Yo. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good morning. I know I am. I'm up, I'm breathing, I'm alive. Let's do this. So today, where's my controls over here? So today we are working on the final cards for the Wizard of Oz project. We're working on the Diptych Joker. So for anybody that doesn't know, a diptych is just a art history word for any two pieces of art or something that are two. There's two of, and then they go together. It was made popular in the late Byzantine era with the diptych, iconic paintings of the Catholic Church. Anyways, art history lesson. But anyways, what you see before you is I've gone ahead and pre-created the file with the two playing card templates together. And as you notice, you can see both templates are together. And notice how the cut line of each card meets up at the side. And so that's kind of how I do these diptych jokers. And then when I'm finished, I will split this apart again and then place it on the individual card that I'll send to the printer. So the general idea for this card is going to be creating kind of that iconic image that we've all, well, maybe not we've all, but I've seen before, where basically you've got some rolling hills, you got the horizon, then you've got some like rolling hills like this in the foreground, and then in the distance you've got the Emerald City way off in the distance like this, and it's shining in all its glory, emerald glory. And coming out of the gate is the yellow brick road. Kind of like that. We're going to have maybe some hills or mountains just to frame it up and lead the eye to the Emerald City, maybe. And then we're going to have maybe a beautiful sunset or something beautiful in the background. And then in the foreground on the yellow brick road in front of us, we will have our compadres. These are the compadres here. They're running along and skipping and holding hands. And so you'll have the lion, Dorothy, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow all going this way towards the Emerald City. That is the idea. I'm gonna show some different concepts today in terms of how I do this. This will be very similar to like a matte painting where I use photos in the beginning to create kind of the general layout, and then I'll draw over that like I have been before, and we'll do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to go to iStock here, and I want to find some images of rolling hills that I think might work. And what I'm looking for are images similar to this one where the photograph is taken from the ground level. That way I can then draw my characters over the top of that. I like this one. I'm gonna get a bunch for this. I'm gonna get a bunch for this just because I want to have lots of. Let's go. Oops. Let's go to. Let's save this. Let's go to Wizard of Oz. Let me find my folder here. I'm gonna make a new folder. Let's go Joker picks. I'm gonna call this rolling. No, that yes, I'm gonna put some pop. I'm gonna put the fields of poppies around them because that was in the book. Rolling Hills 1. I'm gonna find similar images. I like that image. Let's see. Of course, it's Tuscany. I'm also looking for images that have really nice skies because I'll end up, using skies as well. It's a nice sky, but it's got trees in the way. Let's go back to Rolling Hills. Sometimes the first ones are the best ones you find. I like this one because I like the sky in this one because the sun is over here where I'm gonna have where I sketched the Emerald City. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna call that sunset. This one's nice. I like those trees. It's very nice. This one's also nice because it's already got a road in there. This one's good. This one's kind of interesting. Go ahead and grab this one. Just look for a few more. Now this one's really cool. I like this one just because of this mountain range in the background. I think that's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Maybe go ahead and get that one too. Call that mountain range, just in case. Wow, this one's really good. This one's really good. Just in terms of the horizon being right there in the middle. These rolling hills. I've got a landmass over here that I could plop the Emerald City on. Let's go ahead and get that one. Okay. I don't think we need that many more. Now, this one might be the ticket because we got all the goodness. We've got this kind of bowl-shaped composition, which was something that I was looking for. We've got a mountain range, and we've even got flowers already in. And I know these are dandelions and such, but I'm going to draw over it anyway. So this one is great, and I like this mountain because I could put that mountain anywhere. This may be the winner for just the background. I wonder where that's at. I wonder if I have any other images of that area. Looks like Switzerland somewhere. See, this is a good one as well because you've got a road and it's turning this way. You know, I could put the Emerald City, but I want the road to end up being right here. Wonder where that's at. That's really pretty. What does it say? Panoramic view of idyllic mountain scene in the Alps. Let's see. National Park, Berchtesgadener Land, Bavaria, Germany. Of course, it's in Bavaria. Their land is really pretty. This is also a good one. It's the same one, basically. I'm just gonna. What's this? This is good. Okay. Now, I think the only thing left I need to find is a good sunset. A really nice sunset. This is nice just for the color. I like that. Let's go sunset 2. Let's go sunset mountains. I don't want it to be too dark. Like this one's really beautiful, but it's a little bit too dark because now this one's really good. It's got nice pinks, blues, and also I like it because it has this bright yellow area that we could put behind the Emerald City. So I'm going to grab that one. All right, now I've always loved this place in France called Mount Saint Michel or Michael, whatever you want to call it. This is it right here. This beautiful place. And this is what we're going to use. I've been wanting to use this one. I've been wanting to use this as kind of like the base of the Emerald City, in the sense that it's called kit photo bashing, where I'm going to use this image and I'm going to take the elements to kind of construct something else. I'm going to find me a really good image of it. I like this one. This is really, I like this angle. I like the horizon's kind of in the middle. It's kind of where I want it to be in terms of placement. So I'm going to grab this one. Saint Michel 1. Let's see what else we got. That one's good as well. It's a little bit close. I'm trying to find one that's in good perspective. That's a cool, very, look at this one. That's rad. Look how far away that is. And another cool one, look at that. They got to be zoomed in really far. That's cool as well. I don't know if I don't think I need another one. I got a pretty good one. Let's see. Just keep going for just a little bit longer. I didn't realize this was in Normandy. Mount Saint Michel. This is a really good one right here. Wow, look at those. It's a really cool place. I want to visit there one day. Let me see. This is a good one. All right. Let's go back to our thing. All right. So let's open up our pictures. Okay, let's see. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is get this image. I'm just going to grab the building, copy. I'm just going to paste it in here and kind of put it where I'm thinking about having it. Okay, sunset. Close that. This one's good. This one's good. Where's that one with the mountains? Yeah, this one's really good. I like this one for this this foreground area for sure. I don't like this little mountain right here because it's kind of in the way. So I'm just going to grab this foreground stuff. Got big. Just going to kind of place this in there. Perfect. That's exactly kind of where I wanted it. I'm going to put the building right here off in the foreground, kind of right there. Feels pretty good. And I'm going to make this much taller, the structure, and it's in the spire. In my head, the spire is going to be coming up out of the frame, this little red frame that I've got right here. It's going to be breaking that border. It's going to be super cool. And then I'll have my crew right here and on this card. So the Emerald City will be kind of the focal point of this card, of this Joker. Then you'll see the path, the yellow path, Yellow Brick Road coming into and then they'll be right here, and that'll be the focal point of that card. All right, let's see here. How good that we can get to the sunset later. I don't think I'm going to use that one. It's a good sunset. This one's really pretty as well. I'm just going to grab all of that. I feel like that could go behind and then flip it. Yeah. See how I can make that like the background horizon? Kind of get what I want. I'm going to make me a mask of my frame here. I'm going to unlock it. That way I can move the photograph. That way I can move the photograph, but the frame stays the same. I'm going to cheat it up a little bit. Okay, so I feel good about that. Got to sneeze. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this as my base, and I'm just going to start sketching over the top of it. I'm going to bring this gray layer up top. So I'm going to duplicate it. Bring it down a little bit in opacity. Okay. I got me a good base. Let me see if I can cheat here. Let's see if I can replace these red flowers with red ones just because I'm lazy. Where is that at? Let's do color range. Let's see, I want to do something different. I want to go select. Where's that at? I never use this function. Where is it? Select. I want find and I want to replace color. Where's it at? Transform. Image. I don't know where is it goes? Where's the help? Select. Modify. And I'll just color range it. This may do nothing. Change the hue. Ugh. That didn't work. It's all right. It's not too bad. Get us a start. That's not bad. What I need to do is go back and make my selection a little bit fuzzier. Color range, this yellow, fuzziness, 211. Well, why does the amplifier go to 11? Well, you want that one more. It's when you really turn it up and you want that one more. All right, yeah, that's not bad. Go back over here. I want red. It can't be anywhere. Okay. That's a good start, but all right. All right, so I'm just going to sketch over the top of it. My nose is all itchy now. I was sneezing. Okay. New layer. So now I'm just going to start sketching. So I'm just go ahead and draw my frame line here. Kind of where, just so I can have a visual boundary. Here. All right, I like these trees. I'm going to keep these trees here. So I have some trees over there. I like that. I like this. I like the shape of these hills. I'm taking out these houses. I like these. The thing I like with this image is you got these foreground trees, you got these middle ground trees, and people know how big trees are. And trees are good ways to establish scale for an image. Because people know how big trees are. And if their brains say, okay, this tree is this big because I can see it, and it's this far, and it gives them a size of scale because they can see how far away it is. All right, then we're gonna do like this rolling hill way off in the distance. Now this is gonna be much further than what I've got here, but that's okay. This is make believe, so we can do what we want. We're gonna try to make it look somewhat realistic, but we don't have to make it. We don't have to abide by all of the rules of perspective and atmosphere. I'm going to turn these buildings into trees, I think. And then we're going to put this, we're going to try to at least, we're going to put this building, the Emerald City, kind of right there. We're going to have a gate. Let's do the gate. I don't know if I want to put it right in the center because that's basically right in the center of the card. I want to do it. That's all right. You see this X? That's the middle of the card, and that's good because it's kind of. Let me see. Let me pull this to the side a little bit more. I'm going to lock this layer. I'm going to pull it right there so it's just off the midline, so it's not right in the middle. But I'm going to put, let me back up here. That works. But I'm going to put the gate right in the middle. The way that I've got this set up is it's very lopsided because it's a diptych joker. But visually and spatially, the door will be right in the middle. The gate, I mean, will be right in the middle. And then we'll have like a cool wall with like some turrets. Because they had to go through the gate, you know, and be let in. Maybe they got some really cool turrets. And then let's say the spire, the main spire comes up here. And I've got one of those cool like bridges, those arch bridges like that. And then I got like another sub-spire over here. You know, something. I'm just spitballing here. Some other little spires. I like those little arch. Okay. Reminds me of Kroll. They see that thing in the distance in the movie Kroll. Who remembers Kroll? I loved that movie when I was a kid. All right, so what we're going to do here is this. I'm kind of fudging the perspective a little bit, because if this gate was in, I mean, this would be a huge gate. I mean, we're talking the door should be about this big. Even if that big, if that was the size of it. So we're not all 100% correct, but whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the yellow brick road. I want to have like a series of hills that the road can like kind of bound over. Yeah, Kroll had I think it was called the Glaive, or that was something else. Maybe that was another movie. So anyways, I want the path to kind of come over these hills and then lead to the door. Kind of like this. And then come off this direction. So kind of like that. And then we're going to have our characters right here. Then they'll have like long shadows. At least that's the idea. What am I getting myself into with this card? Yeah, the glaive was like, it's a boomerang knife thing. It had like 5 points. Kind of went like this. Such a cool thing. And then it had the blades. Came like that. Such a good movie. Kroll. Cinematic masterpiece at its best. Okay. I'm gonna do a few fence posts here, just because fence posts are also a good kind of scale indicator as well. Okay, let me save what I've got. I'm liking it. All right, let me see if I want to try to put some mountains in the background. Mountains are another good scale indicator because they're so big, and it's a good opportunity to put like atmospheric perspective in there. When I say atmospheric perspective is simply the closer something is to you, the more obviously clear, but more saturated the colors. So like all of this area that's really close to the camera, to the viewer, is the most saturated color, like the greenest greens, the yellowest yellows, etc., etc. And then as you move backwards, you can see that the colors gradually get, you could say hazy or whatever you want. They become less saturated as you go back to where at the very, very farthest elements are desaturated. And it's called atmospheric perspective, because as you go further back, there's more atmosphere between you and that object. And so the more atmosphere between you and the subject pulls out more of the light, making it seem, more desaturated. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to put this like, I'm going to flip it front once. And I don't want it to be in the middle because I don't want it to be a focal point. I kind of want it to be right there. Just kind of off in the distance. And I don't even know if I want to use it or not. We'll have it there anyways. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just gonna leave. Actually, I'm not feeling it, so I'm just gonna turn it off right now. All right, and then I'm gonna further kind of create that bowl shape just by drawing this up here. And that's all I need. Okay. So, all right, what we're going to do now is I've kind of got my drawing. I'm going to bring the opacity pretty far down. And I'm just going to come in here and start dissecting this. First, I'm going to get rid of the sky. Get rid of a lot of the sky here. Just less for me to look at. I could probably just select that color. Let me go non-contiguous, tolerance 35. Oops. Okay. Now, the process that I'm gonna do now is it's just kind of like, it's just called like photo bashing, and matte painters in the movies do this a lot. They'll take photographs like this and then just use the elements in different ways to create different things. I'm gonna go back. Let's see, iStock. Let's do castle turret. See if we get anything. No, these all are not very good. Yep. What's that castle in Germany that the Disneyland thing is? Castle in that iconic castle. It's called Neuschwanstein. I can't even say it. Neuschwanstein. I don't know. It's pretty cool, and it has cool turrets. It's got the fanciful turrets that I'm looking for. I'm just looking for one that's kind of in the same perspective. This is kind of in the same perspective. This one right here, I like that. Let's grab that. Let's go turret. See if there's any more. This is also a good one. I love this. This double turret. That's so cool. I remember like in Hogwarts, the Harry Potter, they have like a triple turret. And I'll probably use like this chunk as well of the building because it's cool. And why not? Let's see. Let's just see if there's anything else. That's cool. That's a good That's a good angle as well. I mean, there's lots of good stuff in this. These turrets that I can use. This is going to be great. This is going to be great, people. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, open these up. I'm going to get pieces that I like. Look how cool that is. I'm just going to grab chunks that I like. And in the end, the idea is to make all this stuff emerald. I'm just going to put these pieces. I'm just going to create elements that I can then use in different places. So I'm like getting the building blocks of my drawing. Or my structure, I guess you could say. And just having fun. What I'm doing is having some fun here. I think this kind of stuff is a blast. Like this big tall turret, it's going to be really good like for the walls. And I wonder if they have running water. Can you imagine how expensive this building would be to build in modern times? I can't even imagine. Just the cost to get the materials there would be astronomical. Get this gate. I wonder if anybody's ever Googled that. Let's see. How much would it cost? How much would it cost to build Neuschwanstein Castle today? Let's see what it says. The cost of building in the Lederhof was enormous. In today's dollars, the price tag would come in nearly $250 million. I doubt that. I would think it would be way more than that. This is fake news. I'm not even, no, not near enough. I do not believe you, Internet. You have failed me. Did we get this double turret? Did we get that double turret? No, we have not. We need to get that double turret. $250 million. Give me a break. You couldn't pour the slab there for that much. Okay, let's go to this other picture I've got. It's pretty much the same angle. 500 million, not even close. It'd be way more than 500 million too. I mean, this would be, let's see. I mean, just look at this stonework around the base of the foundation. You probably couldn't even find anybody to do the stonework now. There's really nothing here that I didn't already get. Go ahead and close that. So what we're going to do, first I want to use this spire as kind of like my hero spire. Let me see if there's a section I can use. Actually, I can use that one. And then what I can do is I can just pull these elements and just scale them to what I want. Let's put this one right here. Maybe this one comes off the edge, the side of it like that. Maybe we got one down here. And I don't want to straight duplicate anything without changing the scale. That way That way, everything is a little bit. I'm going to scale this turret down for the gate. Say what, Joel? Deck of the year? What is this? What are you talking about? Is Portfolio 52 having a contest? I did not know. I did not know. Well, you should go vote for me. So here's what I'm thinking. So like this will be like the gates. The gates. And we'll put, oops. So I'm just going to duplicate these in various spots. And that'll be kind of like these walls. Let's put this gate right here. Really small. Hello, little gate. I need the gate right here in the middle. Like right there. And these big turrets on the sides. Like that. Maybe one right here. Does it have a wall? Let's see. But I can draw the wall. Doesn't matter. All right, so do. And what I'm going to do here is appreciate that, Joel. Let's see. I'm going to use this. I really like these little ghibli bits. I like this top turret a lot. So we'll put it somewhere. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take this image. I'm going to grab this top part. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to grab this area and pull it up. Like this. And all I want to do is use, what I want is I just want the image, the details of the image. I can scale it a little bit if I want. I'm just using it. Just using it as a tool here. Maybe this is one out here. Turn this off. Just trying to think about the castle area or the city area once it's finished. Okay. Just arranging these spires because this is what's going to create the silhouette. I know this may be just fiddly, but there's a process to this madness, people. Just relax. Hang with me. You put this big one right there. I'll put this one over here. Just seeing here. I feel good about that. That's cool. Like how that does that. It's like a second tier or something. Let me get rid of this. I don't like that squarey thing. It was annoying me. Okay. I think I've fooled around long enough on this. So now I'm going to come back through here. Just do one more. Sorry. One more over here. Then make this a little bit taller. And that a little bit shorter. Let's flip that one. Yeah, now we're talking. It looks good. I'm just zooming out to see kind of the silhouette that it makes. I think I want to put this one here and make it pretty tall come out of the... Yeah, and we'll put this off the side of that thing. Yeah, that'd be cool. There we go. Now I'm feeling good about that. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, you forgot your wallet. You got to make an Amazon purchase, and you forgot your wallet down in the bottom. Boy, that would suck, wouldn't it? Okay, so make a new layer. This can be kind of our, this won't be our final line drawing, but this will be kind of our intermediate as we kind of nail stuff in. So I'm just going to start sketching. Because I'm going to use a lot of this imagery, I don't have to worry about the detail. I'm just going to draw the shapes because I'll end up using a lot of this detail from the photograph later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to connect the images in different ways to make them feel like they are together. I don't know if that makes sense. And the reason why I've got this image is so I can use it as like a perspective and a guide to just rough things in. I have one of those bridges that I was talking about right here. Those cool bridge archways. The little houses at the bottom. We'll have our wall right here. Their turrets. Control S. I like this little house right here. I'm just gonna grab it. Where's that photo at? There it is. I'm gonna grab it. I really like this little house or whatever this is. I'm just gonna pull it up right there so I can see it. Excuse me. Kind of see it starting to come together in terms of the structure. We have one of these. I really like these. I like these houses down here. Grab these. put them right there. There's like a second wall or something in there. Like that. And the houses or something. Yeah. I like that. Where's my other drawing? That's it right there. Okay, I'm just going to erase the first castle sketch I did. All right, let me find, make these both together. Yeah, that feels really good. I like that. Just feeling the shape out here in my head. Okay. All right. It's going to be tedious, but we'll just go ahead and start drawing. The bulk of the work of this is going to be in this Emerald City. I'm going to have to be careful not to overwork it because it's all going to be super small. And, I mean, the gate, all this detail is going to be the size of your thumbnail, basically. So, like this whole area right here, just for scale, like this, that's about the size of your thumbnail, you know? You put your finger on the card, and there's your thumbnail right there. It's going to be super small, and a lot of the work is just going to go for nothing. So you're going to see me in here really just kind of scribbling, and that's because it really is just going to get lost. So I'm going to do a few things just because I want to, and this is fun for me. So, but just realize that. All right, let me see here. Let me find this ink. Where'd I put the drawing? There it is. And I'm going to exaggerate some things just so that the size of them is a little bit bigger. I'm just going to change some of the shapes and just make things a little bit more exaggerated. You know, because this is a fanciful place. Yeah, I think that I'll probably make a print of this if it turns out all right. Like, see these lines I'm drawing right now? There's no need for me to draw these lines because they won't even, like, they probably won't even print. And they'll just be kind of like messy noise. Even, yeah, I mean, that's, yes, I make print, but still, this is going to be even really small on a, this will still be pretty small on a print as well. Chris H., if you start doing that, I'm going to kick you out of here. You forgot a line. Did you not hear my detailed speech earlier? Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Let's build like this interesting multi-layered turret here. think the worst thing about living in the medieval castle era would be things like the plague. I feel like I would much rather not bathe for a couple of months than to have the plague. Just my opinion. uh, when you're drawing, now a little bit. Obviously, I'm taking some artistic license in drawing some of these things, but a, a very good establisher of scale are windows, especially for something that's this far away. Because people know how big windows are supposed to be in their heads, and it can sometimes be a good indicator of size and scale. So you'll see me put windows in. like a rock or something. I don't honestly don't know that many fairy tales. At least Pied Piper is pretty messed up. It's a good question though. Good conversation. Good conversation starter. What next deck will I draw? Well, I'm gonna either work. Hopefully, I'm gonna work on both Lord of the Rings and Peter Pan. So, I'm gonna draw some pirates. Looking good. Just working through it. Just working through it. I'm going to put some larger. I'm just going to use. I like these larger wall pieces right here just to give it some resting. Just to give the eye some resting area from all this detail. I'm trying to make it seem like there's like it's built into like the boulders, some boulders or something here. What time is it? I keep a time here. Kids got to go to school this morning, and I got to put gas in my wife's car. Like I want to see the drawings or plans for these castles. Just like I want to just see how they drew that turret, because they had to have plans, because they couldn't just eyeball that. Somewhere, I mean, it's probably burned up in some fire by now, but somewhere those plans are, on a piece of paper somewhere, in some, library, or behind a painting or something. Ugh. Start on some of the stuff down here just to fill in the blanks. I'm gonna do my big pieces. I'm gonna do these big turret pieces first, and then I'll come in and draw this middle area. I don't want to draw these turrets. I like this. I like this roof right here. The good thing is, I'm going to draw this turret once and then just duplicate it. Because I'm lazy. I like those stepped turrets, or where they got the angle. The little spire has two angles. I like that. But I won't draw the windows because I'll make the windows different. To make you think that I drew every turret, but I really didn't. I really didn't. See you, Joel. think so, John. I think I'll make a print of this as well. Is that my longest? Yeah, that's my longest one. I need to make a base. I'll make a base wall because it'll be easier. Then I can just use that base wall. Make those straighter. Let's put some little windows. I need to put all this stuff together now. Okay, is that? Yeah, that's one thing now. I love how small these little turret things are. And you're not going to even see them. It's okay, though. It'll be good in the print. All this detail that I'm drawing, basically, I mean, makes it kind of stupid not to do a print because all the work I'm doing on towards the detail. Diptychs are easy to draw. You just got to think of them in just one image. I'm just going to slightly skew the angle of this just so it goes down in perspective. Just slightly, not much though. Here a diptych. didn't have my drum. I didn't have my rim shot ready. And it's apostrophe your R. Oops, wrong sound effect. Got me a wah wah. Where's it at? That drives me crazy when people. I mean, yes, you should spell it right, but it just drives me crazy. It's apostrophe your. Excuse me. Emerald City's a big place. It seems like it's a big place. Will the castle be foil? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna have foil on the faces or not. I feel like that I feel like I've worked so hard on this artwork that I think sometimes green green prints dark, pretty dark, and I don't want all this work that I've done on the line work to be lost in foil. And that's kind of happened on a few of my decks just because I'm experimenting with all this foil stuff. I mean, I could see it being the green foil behind it to make it shine like emeralds, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Put these looking out, these windows looking out. And I want people to remember me for my artwork, not my foil, because that would be lame. Yeah, you're the guy that foils everything. I feel good about that wall. It's fun. It's huge. It's a huge building. Okay. What is happening? Go away. Excuse me. Try to remember the last time I drew a castle. It had to have been when I was a kid. I used to love drawing castles. Huge castle. Huge castle. Like, if this, if this is the size of the wall, just think about how big these turrets are. It's huge. I love it. Yes, all the characters will be over here in this area walking towards the castle or the Emerald City, whatever you want to call it. like big rock outcroppings or something. This is built on foundation of rock. Like putting together a puzzle. You gotta find the pieces. Sorry I'm yawning so much. I mean these little see-through turrets. If this was the actual size, these would be like 20 feet tall. I love it. I love it. See you, Nate. It's making me sleepy. I do have to get some more coffee. Thank you for reminding me. I'll be right back. Game Nation asks if a UKEU shop JP Games okay with it, would you be able to carry the subscription service to the EU via these vendors? The shipping is kind of expensive. It is expensive. It is expensive. No way around it. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. Because of the nature of the subscription, i.e., the limited edition numbers, people getting assigned a number, that kind of thing. The limited edition and like gilded slots would not be able to be serviced overseas, not in-house. Just because it was for a good reason. Like if I send numbers, one, I would have to send specific numbers because we have specific slots that are open. And say I sent, edition numbers, say 300 through 500 or whatever, to the United Kingdom or wherever this would be at, then I would basically be locked in to have to keep those edition numbers for UK or whatever. But, so it doesn't really work out for the edition numbers. Now, that doesn't mean that we could offer the standard editions there, but as well as that adds extra cost. I mean, we might could do the standard editions, but we have delayed shipping. We have a delayed shipping program for international people that can sometimes mitigate the shipping costs. It's just the nature of what we do and the products that we produce. It's not just like, there's more to it than us just creating a deck of cards and then it being a SKU that someone somewhere else ships. There's all the white glove kind of custom nature of everything that we do. and having like the same person getting the same edition number. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's why we can't do that. Now, JP Games, they do carry our stuff. They carry most of our stuff if we have it available. Okay, I've put this middle part off long enough. Well, I'm trying to get re-energized. It's kind of mind-numbing a little bit. I'm just gonna take a little bit of break from the building part and draw some of this landscape just because I'm tired. I'm going to use these trees to kind of like frame up the yellow brick road here. Let me sketch in get the placement of the yellow brick road here. It's going to come over the hill. like this little I like this little fence line. I'm gonna keep that. I like that. I'm gonna put this up there with that fence line. Gonna leave out the cars. Uh, yes and no. I like. There's some parts of Baroque that I like, and then there's some parts of Baroque artwork that I don't like. I do like cathedrals and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, I think it's definitely in the realm of possibilities. time is it? I got to keep an eye on the time. I got some daddy things that I got to do. Take my wife's car to get some gas and all kinds of fun stuff before they go to school. I like Mark Twain. I fear some of his stuff would be a little bit. I don't think some of his stuff would be taken very well in the light of current political things. I definitely want to stay away from that stuff with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, I'd love to do Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer, but I just don't think it would go well. I really like that fence line. It's cool. It's a cool element. I'm not going to mess with all this detail just yet back here in the back. I'm just going to lightly sketch that hill line. Yeah, it's looking good. I only emailed him yesterday. What is today? Tuesday? I only emailed him yesterday. The Tolkien estate. I'll hear back in the next couple of days. Oh. Well, I hate to end it, but I kind of have to. Let me see here. I'm also kind of tired a little bit here. For some reason. It's kind of mind-numbing today. Let me see. I'm going to draw the frame just so we can see it. About right there. Kind of what it's going to look like. Yeah, this is going to be really good. It's going to take me a while. So I got to go a little bit early today. I think this is coming along really nice. The drawing part is going to be what's going to take the longest. I'll be able to finish the drawing tomorrow. And then I bet we can get a lot of the coloring done of the background, and then we'll put in like the characters up front at the end. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Where are you guys at? I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. I'm sorry I'm having to cut a little bit short. I got to make sure I get my wife's car with gas in it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5. I'm just going to continue this. Yeah. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.